Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Thank you all to the new subscribers. Thank you all for showing your support by liking the videos, commenting, and sharing the videos as well. If you are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, please make sure you're still subscribed. Hello everyone, today is Wednesday, March 25th. We have a lot we're going to get into in today's video. I wasn't able to come on yesterday because I did have a job interview. I will let y'all know as soon as I know how that went, but I think everything went well, but we shall see. There's a few things I'm going to be updating you guys on in the next week or so. Also, I am planning on doing another giveaway. We haven't reached 4K. I know I said I was going to be doing giveaways for every milestone we hit, but I do want to do another giveaway very soon. I will keep y'all posted on what that is going to look like and when to be expecting that. But yeah, we have some new things that's coming over here on this channel, and so y'all stay tuned for that. But we're going to go ahead and dive into this video because, like I said, we're going to be covering a lot of things. We're going to be covering some vlogs, some lives. But before we really get into this video, I do want to share just a few minutes of the vlog that Olivia posted when she basically let it be known that somebody had called the police on her. I never did show what happened. I know some of you are pretty much up to date on what's going on over there with Olivia, but some people are not really watching like that. So I do want to make sure I am covering that over here because we did speak about it briefly. So I'm just going to show just a little bit of that vlog so you guys can see exactly what went down. So let me show this part first.
I just got off a live, and the lady from the office, she called me saying that I guess the police are on their way or somebody's on their way. I don't know, girl. So we finna find out. I think they called on the cat because AJ flung the cat or threw the cat on one of the live streams. I think it was his birthday live. Girl, he's 4 years old. He's gonna be a 4-year-old, okay? Queen is not in any day. Does Queen look scared of AJ? In any way, shape, or form? Let me tell you something. If Queen was scared of AJ, Queen would run from him every single minute. Queen, come! Oh, they're knocking. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hey, y'all need to chill out, okay? Be good. Who is it? It's Braun. Hi.
I'm Officer Wayne with the Grand Prairie Animal Services.
Okay.
I see you're already aware of
what's going on. Yes, you come in.
Yes, thank you. Come on in. How did
They're so excited. Okay, so what's going on?
So we just received a report where in one of your videos where one of your children is in the back throwing the cat supposedly towards the wall.
No, he wasn't throwing the cat against the wall or anything. He was flinging the cat. Queen! He's 4. You know what I mean? He's gonna be 4. He doesn't do anything with malicious intent to hurt the cats. The cats are not scared of him. The cats are not anything.
I was like,
I mean, he's a 4-year-old. He picks the cat up. We found
you
her.
found her?
Yeah. You can look at her.
You appear perfectly fine and very sweet.
Yeah, this is Queen. And she's our baby. We have Queen and we have Bella. No. We're not gonna do that. Queen.
How old are they both?
I think they're around maybe a year.
A year?
Yeah.
Maybe some keepers.
Yeah, maybe you can tell me. Okay. AJ, no.
Yeah, I would say.
Around a year?
Yeah, maybe a little bit younger, but I was looking at the size. She's really kind of hyper.
She was the rent. Bella from the same litter, she's big. She's big compared to Queen. Now, the people online are crazy. Okay, I do social media. I do YouTube, TikTok, and the people. Oh, there's Bella. Look.
Oh yeah, there's a size difference.
Yeah. Ooh, careful, baby. Yeah, she's bigger. Now this one's a scaredy cat. This one, Bella's more like a scaredy cat. She's always been like that. But the one that was thrown was Queen. That one, the Rent. Put her down. Isn't it funny how the Rents are always like the strongest one in the pack? And they're the bravest and everything. But anyway, the people online that watch me are crazy, and I don't know what they want. I guess they want me to get rid of them. They want me to separate them. I don't know what they want.
I do not know. We only received one call regarding the report. I do apologize. It took us a little bit to get out here.
No, you're good. You guys are always welcome to come and check on them. It's totally fine.
Right. Right now, they appear perfectly fine. Do you have current rabies certificates or microchip information?
I don't. Not at the moment.
So everything appears fine at this time. We just couldn't, like, you can see in the video, like, hey, the cat appears perfectly fine. It landed on its feet. It walked off. But per our policy, we have to get physical eyes on the animal and make sure everything's fine.
And they'll probably continue to call you guys just because they look at this as a way to irritate me. And then we have you guys come out, CPS, the cops. They do this with all of the local officials. And I feel so bad when they do that.
Well, I apologize I have to deal with this. But for right now, the cats appear fine.
Sounds good.
Yes, ma'am.
Alrighty.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. You have a good day. Talk to you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, babies. Y'all have a great day.
Okay, you too. Okay, guys. There you go. There you guys go. Do you guys feel like you did something? You feel justified? Like you got your justice for the cats or what? Because like she said, the cats appear to be fine. Which you guys can see that. I recorded that whole thing the wrong damn way. Oh, well, maybe that's a sign, though, because I didn't have no right recording that lady anyway. But, okay, guys. You got your justice. Did you guys get your justice for the cats? You guys feel good? But y'all heard everything the lady said. The cats appear to be fine. You guys need to stop bothering me, okay? Because I'm not bothering you. If you don't like to watch me, you don't enjoy my content, blah, 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 don't watch me, okay? Because this is ridiculous. You wasted that woman's time. What do I have to do? Get a vaccine, rabies? $5 each? Ooh, okay, it's not a big deal. If it will help my kitty cats in the end of the day, I'll gladly get a rabies vaccine. But
so this is pretty much what transpired. They showed up and they took a look at the cat. It sounded like the lady was saying that they did watch the video and it appeared that the cat was fine, but they still had to come out and lay eyes on the cat in question that was thrown. It didn't seem as if the lady felt what she saw was of any disturbance. It definitely seemed like she was kind of nonchalant about the whole situation. Of course, Olivia, had to spin it and make it seem like everybody that is reporting her are crazy, whether they're reporting her to CPS, animal services, what have you. She's making it seem like everybody that is reporting her behavior and what she shows on the internet, she always tries to spin it and make it seem like these people are crazy. I don't really know what else to say at this point because, yeah, we can sit here and we can say that a lot of local officials are not hip to social media and they're really not, knowledgeable on certain things. I feel when it comes to social media, you really have to know your resources and you really got to know how to go about certain things, which is why I believe Olivia is getting worse because she feels that she's getting away with a lot of things. But I also know that there are social media content creators who have not been able to get away with the stuff that they've shown here on the internet. So that's a whole other conversation to have at another date because I do feel that is a conversation that should be had. But Olivia was told that both cats had to be microchipped and they both needed to receive their rabies shot. Of course, Olivia wasn't planning on doing this, but because the people, called on her, this is something that she's going to have to do.
So I'll show y'all my business. Stay on page. What did I do? I think I sent it, right? Didn't I send it? Yeah. Let me make sure. Sent. Okay, cool. That's sent. Now, Now we're gonna wait on a hearing date. Alrighty, excited. Okay, get out of here. Bye. Don't fall off the bed. Here. No. Oh, look at that face. That is not okay. That is not okay. I don't care. Your iPad, I charged it. It's over there on the charger. You see how nice mommy is? I'm charging it for you. Are you laughing? What are you crying about? She's so tired. Oh my God. Bring me the iPad, Kalani. Just unplug it, baby. Unplug it. Can you unplug it? Okay. Why are you crying? Stop that. I know you're tired. I'm going to make you go to bed. Here. That's what you're going to do. Come lay in your bed. Come on. And you can watch your iPad. Come on. Because you on one, girl. Nobody wants to deal with your attitude.
Oh, wow. I mean, I know kids, do things when they're tired, but I'm not familiar with this type of behavior, because my children, when they get tired, they don't act like that. They never acted like that. I thought that was pretty wild that this was Kalani's response, but I think this is how Kalani is, whether she's tired or not. Because we definitely seen AJ throw stuff all the time, even throwing stuff at his mama. So this is really looking like this is learned behavior. But girl, Olivia, this is not funny at all. You really need to nip that in the bud because that is something else. But Olivia did mention that she is waiting on a court hearing date. So I don't know what this court hearing is pertaining to, but very interesting.
It doesn't get better at 15, I'll tell you now. Well, I have a 12-year-old. But her circumstances are different because she doesn't have a mom in her life for real. So I don't know how that feels.
I'm wondering what that eye roll was about. Because she was mentioning the fact that she has a 12-year-old, so we know she's referring to Robin. But she rolled her eyes, and I'm wondering if it's having to do with the recent talks about allegedly Robin said on her TikTok. And then she proceeds to say, well, Robin doesn't really just have a mother in her life, really. So with Olivia saying that was her way of discrediting the role that Nisha is playing in her children's life. But at the same time, you're making your own self look bad because you're openly acknowledging that you're not a mother to your children. And it's nobody's fault but your own. Because you could have prevented the situation from becoming what it is today. You could have avoided putting your children through a situation where, as you say, they don't have a mother in their life, really. That's your fault. Because there are so many ways you could have went about this whole situation from the very beginning that would not have escalated to where it is now.
Twin, where have you been? I'm a brat too. But my man doesn't really let me be a brat. I have to mature.
Wow. Imagine you being almost 36 years old, and the only way you will consider maturing at your big grown age is if a man tells you to. Not because you want to mature for yourself. Not because you want to mature for your 5+ children. But you're only going to consider maturing because a man told you to. But everybody else are pygmies. Got it.
Be careful with bites. Girl, I'm always getting bit. Bugs love me. Literally. Like, when it's mosquito season, who the hell? Maybe AJ will know it. If I look, who was in this phone? Somebody was just in this phone, because look what they did. They changed the thing. AJ. Like, who put that? It was either one of the kids. Oh, Robin changed this shit. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta see what it is. No, Robin. And Robin put that picture as her thing. Oh my god, my child. I gave her this phone when she came over, but you know what? It's not her. I can't. It's too. I don't know. It's too much. No, she can't take it anywhere. She has to use it here. Like, yeah, she was upset when she had to leave it. Girl, oh well, sorry. I'm so sorry that life is like this, baby. I hate that for her. I hate it for all my kids, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm no longer taking the blame. You know what I mean? Because it's not my fault. And any issue or upsetness they have about their childhood, they can take it up with their dad. Not me.
I mean, of course Olivia would say this, that she's not taking any responsibility for why things are the way they are with her children and why she's not involved in her children's life. Now, I'm not going to say she's to blame fully, but I do believe the majority of the blame falls on her, because in the very beginning of all of this going down the way that it did, like I said earlier, she could have done things so differently. She intentionally was withholding the kids from Gerard early on, which is what caused Gerard to even go through the court system to get more visitation with his children. And Olivia, you know you was doing that. And I just feel like when you had opportunity to co-parent with Gerard, you chose not to. You chose instead to be difficult. You chose to be bitter. You chose to be vengeful. And you didn't care if you was putting your children in the middle of y'all's back and forth drama. You intentionally spoke very nasty about Gerard in front of your children. You intentionally withheld Gerard from being able to contact his children via phone, intentionally. So there was a lot of things you did early on that set the course for why you are where you are now. Every time you thought you was one up in Gerard, Gerard came back 10 times stronger. You went through the court system to quote unquote fight for your kids, but you didn't even have a lawyer. And on top of that, the courts told you what to do to keep your children, and you didn't comply. So for you to try to make it seem like this is not my fault, it's all Gerard's fault, like, girl, who are you trying to convince here? Because none of that is going to add up when your children get old enough to see for themselves. So you think that some kind of way your children are going to blame Gerard for why you weren't in their life, when all they have to do is look on the internet and see how you said F them kids? To see how you had no problems moving to Florida without them? You was literally making plans to start a brand new life without your 3 children. There are so many things that you said out of your own mouth and you did with your own actions. Nobody was pulling strings for you. These were your decisions, your choices, that your children are going to be able to see for themselves and be able to weigh the situation correctly and see exactly what it was.
And I don't care. I know this sounds a certain type of way. I'm not saying none of y'all. I'm saying like the losers that watch me. They are so jealous of me. They're so jealous. Sorry. What do you have to be jealous of? You have nothing, girl. I can't tell. I got everything you want. Obviously, the way these bitches be going in, honey, you are mad. And honestly, if I looked like these bitches, I would be mad too. So, I get it, you know what I mean? That's all. So I understand. I understand why they're upset.
This is so funny. I wouldn't even entertain this, but I'm going to entertain it because if we are such losers, Olivia, what does that make you for watching? See, the reason why I watch you is because I am pointing out the things that need to be pointed out. You think that YouTube and any type of social media platform is supposed to be for people like yourself who have a lot of issues, and you think it's okay to spread your issues out upon everybody that's watching, and you think that you should be left alone to do that. You think it should be okay for you to be a very negligent mother, a horrible mother to your children, and you should be free to be that because that's how you choose to be, and nobody is supposed to say anything. The fact that social media has children watching, because let's just be real, it doesn't matter if you click a little button on your channel and say this is not for children. That doesn't mean children are not still going to watch your content. And as a content creator, you have a responsibility to make sure that you are not saying and doing things that could be hurtful, that could influence negatively when it comes to children viewing your content. But see, because you don't care about that, because you don't even take the time out to even put that into consideration, because of how you are with your own children, and how you are in public when you are around other people's children, you definitely can care less what you show and what you say on an internet for other children to see. See, the reason why I speak on you, Olivia, has nothing to do with jealousy, because as I have asked the question many times, which you definitely felt the need to repeat, because that just lets me know even more that you do watch. But the fact that you can repeat what I say over here as far as asking the question, why are we jealous of you? What it is that you got going on over there that would cause anybody to be jealous of, you still fail to answer the question. You still fail to run a list of all the things that would make us jealous of you. So you say, we're just jealous of everything. Let's see what that would entail, okay? Let's start with your home situation. Am I jealous of your home situation? No, ma'am. I haven't lived in an apartment in many years. Not shaming anybody that's in an apartment situation. Some people prefer to live in apartments. I personally have friends that actually live in apartments. They choose to live in apartments because they have raised their children. They're not married, so that is their preference. I have another friend who purchased her a condo a couple of years ago. So it's a preference. But for you, I feel you're where you are because that is what you can only attain right now. And it's because you choose to do bare minimum. It's because you choose to settle because you're lazy and you don't want to strive to be better and to put forth the work effort to make sure that you and your children can have more. That's the life you chose. Nothing to be glamorous of. Definitely nothing to be envious of or jealous of. I actually chose to own my own home. So I own my home. So am I jealous of the fact that you live in an apartment? No. Am I jealous of your motherhood? Definitely not, because you're a horrible mother. And I don't say that loosely. I say that wholeheartedly. You're a very horrible mother. You're very neglectful. You don't show your children love and attention or affection. You only do it for the camera and when you're trying to prove a point. You don't care for your children. There's not a nurturing bone in your body. It's very obvious and we can see through the facade. You're not a nurturer at heart. You're very disruptive when it comes to providing an environment for your children that it's one of peace and structure and comfortability, of normalcy. Everything in your environment is chaotic. Your children, I don't even see how they're able to somewhat function because you're constantly yelling. You're constantly, bringing different men in and out of their space. You don't care who's disciplining your children. You definitely don't seem to have any common sense when it comes to not just letting anybody around your children, not alone let these same individuals take your children, knowing good and well you don't know these people, knowing good and well you're not doing any type of background checks. So am I jealous of the type of mother you are? Definitely not. Definitely not. Am I jealous of your looks? Definitely not. There is nothing about what you look like, your color, your size, your hair texture, your skin complexion, the color of your eyes. Nothing about you as a person is making me wish every single day that I could look like you. Nothing. I think it's extremely weird and very much delusional that you think everybody is jealous of your looks. Very weird. Am I jealous of your financial status? Definitely not. Definitely not. I love the fact that I am the type of person that doesn't depend on others to take care of me. Yes, I have a husband, but I am very much someone who is very independent, not just by me saying the word independent because it sounds good, but by actions. Through my actions, I am a very independent woman. I can hold my own. Am I jealous of your lack of education? Definitely not. I value my education. I value the fact that I strive to always learn and educate myself and build upon the intelligence that I have. So nothing about what you have going on over there would make me jealous. What else could I possibly be jealous about? See, I can sit here and speculate all day long what it possibly could be that we're jealous, but it's only because you're not providing a list for us. And the fact that you can't provide a list lets me know that you're just over there talking, running your mouth, because you know you have nothing to offer. Nothing. You sit on here and you apply makeup 24/7 because that's the only time you can feel comfortable in your own skin is when you're wearing makeup, when you're putting on wigs. You're not even comfortable in your own body. You're walking around here with fajas even while pregnant because you're not comfortable in your own skin. But yet you want to pick everybody else apart. You want to find something to make fun of, but everything about your existence you're embarrassed about. But it's very funny that you are really trying to convince yourself and those people that we are jealous of you. That we are jealous of everything, according to you, that you got going on over there. That is the weirdest thing for someone in your situation to accuse others of. Very weird.
I did want to tell you guys, somebody emailed me and I've been talking to them about the adoption process and I think they're really interested. I don't have too much information right now to tell you guys, but they're really interested and they're in Texas and seems like a really good, I don't know, like I told you guys, I don't know, but regardless, they seem very interested, and they got my information from the viewer. They were not viewers. I'm talking, okay? So stop. This woman was not a viewer, but she got my info from like one of her friends that is a viewer. And shout out to you if you're watching this. Stop. But we'll see. I'm gonna look more into it. I literally only had 2 conversations with the lady so far, like phone conversations, and we need to meet up and talk. But I need to look more into it legally and see. Get off my bed. And just figure out everything, okay? And just figure out, my doctor's appointment is coming up this Friday. And I feel like after my doctor's appointment, like, I don't know. I even want to talk to the doctor about it. Like, I haven't seen the baby since January. And I just don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I understand that this woman is very, very interested, and she's trying to help me out with whatever I need, and she's very sweet, but we have to meet. We gotta meet in person. No. Where's your cup? Where's your blue cup? Your green cup. So I'll let you guys know more about that situation when I find out more. I'm gonna meet her up. I'm gonna meet up with her this week, actually. We're texting today. So I'll let you guys know about that, okay? I love you.
So this was pretty much what she shared in this vlog, and it's just something about this that don't sit right with me, because every time she speaks on this whole adoption story, you can see a smile behind her. It's very weird, because this is not a typical situation that you would see where a woman is deciding to give her baby up for adoption, but she's smiling about it. There wouldn't be something funny about that, because again, there are many circumstances that can take place that would cause a woman to make this hard decision. For Olivia, it seems like it's a game for her. It seems like this is not being taken seriously. And so I can't take this seriously, because every single time I see her speaking about this adoption, there's a smile on her face. And it's very disturbing. And what makes this even more disturbing is if she's making this up and she's creating this lie by saying that she is going to put this baby up for adoption, and even going as far as to act as if she's in communication with someone who is very interested in getting this baby, that is some very nasty, diabolical work there. It really is. And if she's actually entertaining somebody who she knows is really wanting a child, and she knows she's not planning on going along with it, that's even more diabolical. But at the end of the day, I feel that a woman would have more of a countenance that would show anguish, that would show stress, that would show worry, that would show, a look of, I don't know how I'm going to do this because this is the hardest thing ever. Like, we have seen throughout Olivia's pregnancy, there is an unattachment there. How is it that we are almost in April and this girl said that she hasn't seen the baby since January? That's not normal. When you are as far along as Olivia is claiming, she said that she's in her 2nd trimester, you should be seeing the baby more often. They should be checking to make sure that the development is going accordingly to plan. But you ain't seen the baby since January? That's very strange to me. So we already know she's not going to her regular doctor's appointments. We already know that she's gone a long period of time without taking prenatals. And she even said it herself. She just started taking prenatals when she was in California recently. And her mother has to still remind her to take prenatals. How is it that this is your 6th child and you can't remember to take prenatal vitamins? It's just a lot about this situation that comes across to me as being off. Like, something just don't feel right with this whole situation. And the unattachment that we're seeing, it could be a couple of reasons as to why we're seeing that. it's very possible Olivia could be pregnant and she just don't want this baby. That could be part of it, but it could be other factors that is involved in this situation. And I just think this whole situation as a whole is very disturbing to me.
Oh my gosh, AJ, hush.
What are you making?
Egg rolls.
Egg
Well,
rolls?
spring rolls.
I want some of those.
You are gonna have some of these. Do you have to go pee pee or anything?
Can I do my underwear?
What did I say? Did I say after what? After your...
Bath.
Okay, so don't ask me again until it's after your bath. Get out of there. What are you doing?
Go.
What's for dinner? We're having fried rice and spring rolls.
Fried rice and spring rolls.
But anyway, the damn comment says something like, that's not how adoption works. You don't da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I can't find the fucking comment now. I don't know where it went. Girl, please, y'all, don't tell me how adoption works. I'm the one researching it. I'm the one looking into it. I'm the one going through the process. So don't tell me how adoption can work any which way you want it to. You can find a family yourself, find a lawyer, go through the process with that family. You can totally find your own people to adopt your baby out to. There are laws. There's paperwork that needs to be signed. Of course, duh, all the official things. But to say that's not how adoption works, bitch, don't tell me how adoption works. Please. I don't know what you think. And the people who are saying that probably have never even looked into it. That comment really irritated me. So I'm like, what are you talking about? You don't even know my process. You don't even know the process. You can go through any process you want. You can, make your own process up. What the hell? If there's no one way to adoption. Actually. I don't know how to make fried rice. Because I don't like to cook. I don't like to cook. I don't like to cook. No, I don't. But I will. But I don't like to. She said I don't like to cook, but I cook 3 times a day. That's crazy.
What's crazy is Olivia actually thinks that somebody who says that they don't like cooking, but they still cook 3 times a day is crazy. Like, that's pretty crazy. Because when you are a mother, you're going to do things that you don't want to do. You may even do things you don't like to do, but you do it anyway because those are your children. And once again, Olivia resorts to buying food that she pops in the oven and throws in the microwave. And I'm not saying that a mom can't ever do that, but this is what her cooking consists of all the time. So I just find it very odd that this woman thinks that just because she has her own channel, that everybody is supposed to just agree with everything that she does over there. And I just think it's funny that this commenter said what they said, because that goes for a lot of women, you know? I mean, I enjoy cooking, but sometimes I do get tired. Sometimes I do get burnt out, and I do what I gotta do. But the look on her face said it all when she read that comment. Because, Olivia, you keep making yourself look real dumb. You keep saying stuff that ends up making you look really dumb. Because every mother is not like you. Yeah, you may have some mothers that are just like you, and they rally behind you, and they support you, and they agree with you because they are the same. But there are a lot of parents out here that don't move like you. They don't do the things you do. They're actually scratching their head trying to understand how you call yourself a good mom. But the whole point of Olivia going live here, because this live was about 35 minutes, her whole point in going live was to address someone who commented on her video, basically telling her that the way she's going about this whole adoption process is incorrect. And I've already expressed my opinions on the matter. I do feel when it comes to this whole adoption situation, I have a lot of questions, and it's just a lot of things that is just not making sense to me. There's a lot of questionable things that I'm seeing that is just not sitting right with me. But I guess this is her way of trying to put somebody in their place. But Olivia, there are a lot of women who watch you. They may not be subscribed to your channel. They may not be in your chats. But there are women who are catching wind of the stuff that you're saying over there, who actually knows a lot about adoption. And I just think it's funny how this woman really thinks that she's speaking to other females that are on her level. But there are a wide variety of other women who have lived life. They have a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge and information and resources to know when someone is giving misinformation or when they are trying to portray something that is just not seeming to be true.
Why?
Because I'm thirsty. Thank you, baby. You made chicken and fried rice? I was gonna put shrimp in the fried rice.
Mommy, who on here? Oh, it's Grandpa.
What?
It's Grandpa.
No, it's not Grandpa. Back up.
Then who is it on there?
I don't know, Papa. I don't know. People are on here, okay?
But what's the names?
What's the names?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of names. Why didn't you give the last two up for adoption? Why is this one so different? Because I didn't want to. Because it is different. Stay tuned to the vlogs and you'll hear me talk about why it's different. I think I've explained it already. Hey! Don't start! He likes to show out in front of the vlog. Hey, I'm live.
I'm not
AJ, sit down. Sit your butt down. Hold on, you guys. Any updates on the CNA? I need some money, honey. I need that money so I can start the program. I'm still gonna do it. I'm just waiting a little bit longer.
Didn't she say a few weeks ago that her family was supposed to have been sending her some money so she could do the program? Because I think she said it cost around $700-800. So why is it that your boyfriend can't give you the money? Like, what exactly are we waiting on? But it just seems to me like this is just another excuse, because it sounded good for her to say, yeah, you know, I'm going to CNA school so I can be a CNA. But once again, your follow-through is non-existent. Isn't this the same chick that calls herself a player? But you ain't figured the game out yet? You can't get this dude that you have let into your home. He's eating your food. You're giving your body to him. He can't give you the money so you can better your situation and provide a better life for your children? Like, what is the purpose of him being there if he's not going to help you financially? Again, hustling backwards.
But we're still gonna do it, y'all. School is soon, hopefully sooner than later. But I do have to sign Kailani up for some stuff. I mean, you can wait until you have childcare. Yeah, exactly. I want to visit Texas, so come on, baby. There ain't shit here for real, but come on. What happens? Nothing. And I don't know if I'm gonna stay in. Let me just hush, Olivia. Shut the fuck up. I don't know. I gotta see. Am I high? Super high. I'm so high.
And here we go again. Olivia talking about leaving Texas. This girl, before she found out Gerard was going to be trying to move to Houston, she was saying how she now sees Texas as being her home. And now that Gerard is trying to move to Houston, now she's talking about possibly moving again. And this is someone who seems to not get the fact that Robin is watching her channel. So it's like you keep taking these kids on these roller coaster rides emotionally, and you don't seem to care how you flip-flop when it comes to whether you want to go, stay, fight, don't fight, give up, don't give up, leave them behind. They're my babies, I can't go. Like, what are you doing, Olivia?
You love the way I talk to my kid. My page should be flagged. You guys should get a fucking life. How about that? Girl, I don't care how you think it works. That's the problem. I don't care. I just told you I don't give a shit. I don't know why people want to keep telling somebody who doesn't care the same shit. I don't care. Go tell somebody who cares.
Olivia, you are absolutely correct. It is funny that what she was trying to say was that's the point, that she don't care, but she ended up saying that's the problem. I don't care. So you're absolutely correct, Olivia. That is the problem. You don't care. You don't care about anything. The only thing you care about is what you want to do and what benefits you. Not your children, not, anything pertaining to your kids. The only thing you care about is what Olivia wants to do, what benefits Olivia. That's it, because you only care about yourself.
Are you a makeup artist? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I am, honestly. I know I'm a mama and a bad bitch first, okay? But other than that, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. The options are limitless. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I don't know. Who's ready to eat?
I want a toy.
Okay, I want all the toys in the room. Oh, God. Okay, go pee. Can you just go pee? You haven't peed since we've been home. Don't touch this, because if you knock it down, I'm going to be mad. Carlani, are you ready to eat? Why are you sitting in the kitchen?
I just peed already.
You peed already?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go sit down at the table.
I'll go pee.
Then go pee. I just said go pee. What the hell are you on? That boy's confused. I think he's tired. What time is it? It's 7 o'clock. Yeah, he has 2 hours in his bedtime. 2 hours, baby. And then mommy gets some free time. I get my free time. Who's listening to that song today? Basketball. We love that basketball. Okay, how much food do you think they're gonna eat? I think I'll overfeed them. These are kind of hot though. Should I put this in the freezer? Girl, free time is... I know I'm gonna do my nails. Oh, but I really want to ice it. Yeah, I'm gonna do my nails. Fuck it.
Okay.
You want pee-pee?
Yeah.
Good job. Would you like apple juice with your dinner tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me get it ready for you, okay?
Okay.
Your food is cooling down.
Is that my boob?
Yeah. Kailani, do you want apple juice too? No, there's no. Your food is in the freezer, cooling down.
I have one.
And I want you to go sit down. Thank you. I don't care. Go sit down. So crybaby ass. You have so many videos just scratching the surface. Yeah, go explore, honey. Explore over here. Don't explore about bitches talking shit about me, because they're just mad and angry and they want views. You know, they don't get views unless they talk about me, unfortunately. So that's all that is.
Oh, I mean, I get it, Olivia. I know you don't want your people to venture off and see what other people are saying about you, because you're hoping that you can rewrite your history over there. You want to continue to lie and change the narrative in hopes they will never see the real you. You don't want them to hear the truth. That's why you tell them not to look at other channels like mine. But it's okay. At some point, they're going to see who you are, because you always show yourself. Always.
Ooh, I felt a big ass kick. My baby. Ugh, it's so crazy, bro. What the hell is wrong with me? I swear my emotions are just all over the place. Are they picky eaters? AJ is kinda. Kailani not so much. Kailani not so much. She lets eat. But she can be picky though sometimes.
So that was pretty much the end of this live. It was a short live, like I said, about 35 minutes. But, she definitely made it a point to, make sure AJ ate. She was asking him if he wanted apple juice because we definitely called her out on how she sent that little boy to bed knowing he was hungry. So, again, Olivia, it doesn't matter how many times you flex over there, how many times you try to call people weirdos and haters and we're jealous. You're over here, you're listening, you're reading comments, and then you take it back over there on your channel and you try to clean up. You try to, change up some stuff over there because you're over there looking a hot mess. You're over there letting all your truth hang out even though you're trying to hide it and make it seem like you're this good mom. No, we see you, and we're going to call you out on it.
I want to talk to y'all about something I'm going through, and this is real life, and I know a lot of single mamas go through this. A lot of women go through this who do not co-parent and just do everything on their own. And AJ has a field day coming up in a couple days. And it's his fathers and families. So I guess, if there's no father in the home, the families can come, which I will be going. Kailani and I will be in attendance. Okay, period. But shit like this, it breaks my heart. And I know, one day my son will have somebody in his life that cares for him and wants to be there for him and show up to everything with him and, consider him his son and all of those things. I know my son will have that and my daughter too. But this is a part of being a single mom that is hard. It's hard. And that's why I want to talk about it. I know that people are going to talk shit. Girl, you a single mama too. Okay.
No, ma'am. Everybody that is talking on your life are not single parents. Some people, like myself, are actually married. Some people have significant others that have been there. Some people may be single, but they have a healthy co-parenting situation. So you tried it, but failed. But it's like you're sitting here talking about this broke your heart. So this is the moment where your heart was broken, where realization came and smacked you in the face of this is going to be AJ's life because of your poor decisions. Because you seem to still not even get the fact that this is what you keep setting your children up to experiencing. Disappointment. Them looking around, because didn't we just talk about this over here? Olivia, do you not realize that you have made this mistake 3 times already? And you still seem to not have a clue that just because you can mess around and sleep with however many men you want, that's not the most appropriate thing to do, considering this could be the outcome. That you're potentially putting your children in situations where they're not having fathers in their life. I do not understand how your brain works. Because you're talking about this breaks your heart, but you're smiling while you're talking about this. So if this is really bothering you and this is hurting your feelings and this is breaking your heart to see your son going through this, why are you smiling? You're so weird. Because every quote unquote serious conversation that you have, you are smiling about it. When most people in these same types of conversations wouldn't be having smiles on their face. You could see the seriousness on their face. But with you, everything is a game. But I think it's very gross and very irresponsible of you to now come to this realization of this is what you set AJ up for. This is what you set Kalani up for. And this is what you have potentially set this unborn baby up for. Because you don't know how to prevent pregnancies. You come on here all the time talking about, I don't want no more kids. But look at what happens. You end up pregnant. But I think it's gross all the way around that you're sitting here having this conversation knowing that you did this to AJ. You did this because you were selfish. You were selfish and you wanted a child because 3 of your children had previously been taken away. So you did want to fill that void. You was looking to fill that void. Which is why you set out to get pregnant on purpose when you got pregnant with Kalani. You intentionally got pregnant because you wanted to fill a void of your missing children. Like, this is just gross to me. I cannot take this girl seriously.
But it's not a big deal. You know, I think us single mamas have to stick together. And instead of trying to tear the next bad bitch down, people need to be happy instead of bitter. But that's another topic for another day. But real shit. That's why I wanted to come and talk to you guys, because this is real life. I know a lot of us mamas go through this shit. And I live in my truth, and this is transparency. You feel me?
No, I'm not feeling you, Olivia, because you do not be living in your truth, girl. You do not live in your truth, and you're only transparent when it benefits you.
But yeah, it breaks my heart that my baby doesn't have that. AJ is good. AJ is gonna be good. But times like this, I'm like, oh, I can't wait until AJ has that in his life, until he has that father figure who wants to do everything with him, because AJ is amazing. He's an amazing, amazing, amazing kid. And you guys see it. Who can't see it? He's amazing. So
obviously, you can't see it. You feed off of what we say over here about AJ. You listen to what we say over here about how AJ is and how he can be precious and be such a different child if he had a different type of mother. Like, you don't even see that in AJ. That's why you treat him the way you do. If AJ is so amazing, Olivia, why are you so mean to that little boy? Why is it so easy for you to watch other men talk down to him, discipline him, hit him, when you know those men don't know your son? Why is it so easy for you to favor Kalani over AJ? They're both your children. You should love them equally. Why is it that we're always seeing you yell at AJ? You're always telling that little boy to get out of your face, get out of your room, leave you alone. But Kalani can be in your room, messing around with stuff, and you still let that little girl in your room. You seem to not get as bothered with her like you are with AJ. Every time AJ is trying to play with you, show you some type of affection, you don't want to be bothered. You're rolling your eyes. It's very clear. You're always yelling, cussing, making that little boy clean up. Like, I don't understand how it is that you love him so much. That is your baby. He's so amazing. But this is what we see. Actions speak louder than words, Olivia. Your actions show different. And that's the part that you seem to not get. It doesn't matter what you say. Words can be manipulative. But your actions will always speak the truth.
So, anyway, he's going to have field day. And when I seen that, I was like, it's okay, baby. It's okay. Mommy going to be there for him. I'm going to always be there for him. But anyway, my son's going to be fine, and he's going to have a great field day. But y'all drop below in the comments, do you guys as single mamas go through this? And how do you guys get through this? This is like the beginning for me, because he's in pre-K. So I know, like, throughout his whole life, he's going to have father this, father that. And until mommy gets a great stepdaddy, mommy's going to have to do it, okay? And that's okay. But shout out to all the single mamas. Woody woo!
But this was pretty much all for this vlog. This is very sad and embarrassing on so many levels. She did go live 2 times also today. She went live and then she did a call-in live. So we'll cover that possibly tomorrow. But this is just a very sad situation because Olivia definitely is trying very hard over there to cover her tracks. And she's trying to steer her audience away from watching other channels like myself because she does not want them to see her for who she is. She doesn't want them to see the truth. She wants to spin her own story over there. And she's trying and have been trying for years to clean up her image as far as what is already out here. She's trying to really change it up so that she can gain a different type of audience who doesn't know what all she has shown herself to be. Which is why I don't buy into the whole Love Live as her new channel name. That was just her way of trying to get from behind all of the truth that has been exposed on her when she went by Liv's life. And she will forever be Liv's life. Because you can't hide all the damage that you've caused and all the things that you've done, the nasty stuff you've done, and think that if you change your name, that's going to erase everything. That doesn't work that way. But I think it's even more unfortunate that once again, this lady is contemplating moving once again away from her 3 older children. I think it's very sad that it's easy for her to keep doing this to her children. It's easy for her to consider making a new life with her newer children while leaving her older 3 children behind. It says a lot about a person who could do that. It says a lot about a mother who could do that. But you guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I'm going to see y'all in the next video. It's OneLove, and I'm out.